Hey everybody, and welcome back to my channel. Today I've got a video on eye look. So and I thought I'd bring you a look on the Sweet Peach, the Too Faced palette. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna try to do a kind of like an everyday casual kind of look. Can you put on a lot of eyeshadow and make it a casual look? I don't know, but we'll see. We'll see where we go. I'm probably just gonna be hitting the neutrals today. The good thing about this is that it smells amazing. Okay, so I've already put some concealer on my eyes. I've used the Prolong Wear from MAC, and then I set it with some translucent powder. I like to usually start off with some neutral shades just to kind of dust it around and make the blending a little bit easier. So I am gonna go in with the Peaches and Cream, which is this guy right here, and probably go in next with the Georgia one right here. I hope you can see that because I don't really have a viewfinder, which is right here. And then I'm probably gonna go on with Puree, and then the one right next to Puree, which is this guy right here, which is Summer Yum. Yeah, so those are gonna be mostly my crease colors, and then I'll see if I need some of the darker shades such as Charmed, I'm sure, which is like this guy right here, and maybe even the black just to kind of go into the corners there. So I wanted to show you all those right in the beginning because sometimes I kind of forget to show you the colors as I'm going along. So the first shade that I'm putting in, I'm just going back and forth onto the whole lid, even though I've already prepped it with a translucent powder. Just want to kind of go in with this. Now I don't know if this is going to have any fallout. I'm praying it doesn't. Don't usually put too much eyeshadow on. Actually, I never really do any eyeshadow on my everyday look because don't know if I really have that much time. I'm not going to do lashes because I know that on a regular basis, how many people really have time to do all this and put lashes on? And I don't have any ready right now at the moment. I don't normally put on lashes, so I have to go through my pile and try to find some. So as I'm going in, I'm putting in more and more, and that color is, you can probably start seeing a little bit more now on camera. In the beginning you probably didn't see very much. Just keep going. So when I'm putting on this, I usually go back and forth, but I go back and forth making circular motions into the lid a lot of times in order for it to blend a little bit more. So instead of just going woo, 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 and the color going up into this part of the lid, if you go like this into circular motions, the color mostly stays where you want it to stay, where you've kind of placed it instead of going higher and higher. I hope that makes sense. Okay, so now I'm gonna go into that darker shade. I try to keep it a little bit, I think this one I told you was called Summer Yum Yum. I'm gonna try and keep it with the same brush, try to keep it a little bit more lower. So start down in the corners and just bring it in there into the crease. And again in circular motions, and you'll see the color. And just right there. want it to be a little bit darker, so I'm gonna have to go into another brush, probably a little bit more denser brush because I want more color payoff, denser and shorter. So I'm again using my MAC 213, I think. It looks like that. It's like a small little shader brush. I like to kind of pat it in. When you're patting it in, you get a little bit more of a color, and then you can blend it as you kind of want. You get more color in there. So as I'm doing this, you can kind of just leave it right there, this look, just like that if you wanted to. You can go in and put on a wing liner, put on a lighter shade in the center, like right in this area all the way down. Probably something like Bellini or even a Nectar, which is like, I don't know. Okay, hold on. This guy or this guy. I'll wet my brush and put it in there. Or you can take it further. I kind of like this look. This is more like an everyday look, and you can definitely cat it out with it. I'm gonna use the same brush because I want to keep it pretty low. Don't want to go too high up. Now it's darker, so make sure you're tapping off any excess and just right into the corners and into the crease. And pat it down. Really pushing that product into my skin right there and just placing it in that area there, because that's where I want the majority of the color to kind of stay right there. And the same thing on this side. So now what I'm doing is I'm kind of dragging it in. This can take quite some time, so just don't get frustrated depending on what kind of look you're doing. Just keep going back and forth with the product blending, and trust me, it'll turn out awesome. I kind of want to deepen just the edges there a little bit because I'm not going to do a liner. So I'm gonna probably go in with a smaller brush. It's just a small little chisel brush. I don't know what brand this is. And what I'm gonna do is put on that darker purple, which is called Delectable, which is like that shade at the end. I hope I pointed at the right one. Just gonna pick up a little bit and just put that right there. And the farther you hold your brush, the lighter your hand is gonna be. The closer you hold the brush, the more you're gonna kind of press onto it. Which is this guy right here. And for this guy, I'm gonna wet my brush. Okay, and I'm gonna use Sephora 73. It's a pro flat concealer brush actually, but I love using this for the eyeshadows. Okay, because it's nice and like it fits in this area really nicely. So let's wet that. That I'm just using is water. I don't like to waste my Fix Plus or anything like that on my brushes when you can just use water. What did I say I was using? Cobbler. So, and get that onto the brush. Start off a little bit right there and then go up. I'm gonna get into Nectar, which is like a more of a prettier gold shade right there, and I am gonna take the other side of the brush and see what it does. Oh, there we go. Just adding a little bit more. I'm gonna go to the bottom, and whatever I kind of did to the top, I will do to the bottom as well. So there you have it. Unfortunately, my camera died in the middle, but I'd like to tell you that the top part of my eyes were completely and fully done. I had already finished up. All I did was did the exact same thing at the bottom with the exact same colors, and then that shimmer shade right here in the corners right there as well. I went in with my Anastasia cream color waterproof eyeliner, which is this guy, and I did the top, whatever that's called, and then I did the bottom waterline as well. And I used my IT Cosmetics mascara and did my lashes. My lips were just the Kat Von D Lolita lip liner, and then the Anastasia lip gloss in Metallic Rose, which is this guy. I added some highlighter, some blush, and that's pretty much it. So you didn't miss very much, just did for the eyes, just did the exact same shades at the bottom and blended it out, and that was it. So I hope you enjoyed my tutorial on the Too Faced Sweet Peach palette. Anyways, my battery's gonna die again, so I need to get a move on this. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you guys like the eyeshadow look I came up with, and if you have any other requests, please comment down below. Please subscribe to my channel and like this video, and follow me on all social media at Canby Rehaul, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.